So you need to make money as a freelance web developer. Reach right video. Let me explain. This video was brought to you by DigiLink Academy, your #1 source to learning programming fast and get to that 6-figure salary you desire. Our 30-day project course includes our JavaScript front-end projects, our Python back-end projects, our SQL database projects, and much more. So go ahead and click the link below to our free 7-step guide so that you can start reaching your programming goals today. I'll see you guys in the course. All right, freelance web developers, let's get into the money. We need you to make some money fast, and we need you to get yourself on position so that you can live the lifestyle you want to live. Before we get started, guys, one thing I really want to tell you guys is it starts and ends with projects. I can't stress that enough. Projects. If you don't take anything away from this video, your projects is what's going to make you the money. You're going to get you the new work. You're going to lead you to what you need to learn. Projects. You need to know real world projects in order to be able to be a successful web developer. A lot of you guys are struggling because you don't have these projects in your arsenal. You coming showing your clients about hello world, calculator apps, just training projects that don't make no sense to them. They can't help them, and in turn they're not going to give you money, so you can't make any money. You want to be able to showcase projects that they need, and they're going to be willing to pay you big bucks in order to solve those problems with those projects that we're going to talk about in this video. But before we get into this video, guys, I want you guys to tell me about your struggles as a freelance web developer. Are you making money? How successful have you been? What are some of the angles that you've been taking to be a successful developer? Or what are some of the struggles you've been having to become your obstacles to become a freelance developer as well? Go ahead and put that in the description so that we can get started and go from there. So I already told you guys, project-based learning is what's going to get you the money. I'm telling you that now. I don't want to beat around the bush. Project-based learning. Well, you may ask, what type of projects? I'm not going to cover all the projects in this video because that's reserved for the people who get in my community in the 7-step guide. But I'll give you guys a little bit here. Don't worry, I'm going to give you a little bit, but the people who sign up for the 7-step guide, enroll in the community, is going to get the more advanced project or the more fast making money project, because I want you guys to succeed and go from there. But at the end of the day, guys, it really comes down to all the main systems that a company have. A company have a wide variety. They call it a software stack, or some of them just have 1 or 2 pieces of software that they're using to take orders, accounting, website managing their customers, making money, and all that stuff. The more you can automate things in that process, the better you're off going to be. That's basically where the software come down to, guys. I need a structured piece of software that's going to guide me to success. In terms, automate this process, or in turn, let somebody who's less trained than me come in and do this process exactly how I want to. I want you to program this software to do this process exactly like this, so I can just add people to that process. And then they don't necessarily have to be advancedly trained. They know that the software is going to lead them to success. If you break it down to it, that's all software do at the end of the day for businesses, is to make sure you have a standard procedure, enforce that procedure, and also report on if something's going wrong with that procedure. A lot of you guys don't get that concept. You just think that, hey, software is this nice, sexy thing that you can come in and just write, and then everybody's just gonna drool all of it because you got the best written software. It don't work like that. If you ain't solving problems, you ain't making no money. I can tell you that right now. A lot of you guys may think, well, Rod, that's 1 or 2 projects. What's gonna happen when those projects dry up? Guys, when I hear stuff like that, it just screams somebody who don't have any experience with IT, being an IT professional. What's going to go wrong will go wrong, especially over time with Microsoft patch updates, outages. Stuff happens, stuff gets out of date. You're gonna have to make sure you do monthly maintenance, monthly debugging, whatever you need to do to maintain that application. And if you stay on top of it, it's not gonna be a lot of work if you stay on top of it and you have a service contract, guys. A lot of you guys, it's impossible for you to talk a client or somebody into a service contract, because that's just monthly money that you're getting to just basically look over their system. And to be quite frank, early on in the support contract, it's going to be a pain because everything's going to be outdated. You're going to have to get everything standardized to what you want and up to date. But once you do that, probably after month 3, you're sitting on a whole lot of cash for not a whole lot of work. And you can do this for 10, 12 clients. Things are good, especially if you put them on a solution that's more hosted. And then you got a support team, or you got a support that's not you, and you got everything standardized to your coding, your freelance work. They're using the same. You are really putting yourself in the money, guys. And then you can still charge project-based work on top of the regular maintenance agreement, guys. This is where you can get 1 or 2 clients and start to make money immediately if you present it right and showcase your value. And that's where most of you guys got problems with. You don't have the projects, you can't showcase your value, and then once you do the 1 or 2 things that's going to, get your 1 or 2 projects that will help them, you can't consistently provide value after that. You got to know the industry a little bit more. You got to know who is the movers and shakers, who's willing to invest in technology, guys. A lot of companies out here, they say they want to invest in technology, but after you look at what they're wanting to do and their priorities, it's not on that. You don't waste your time with those type of people. I can't stress that enough. That you got freelance web developers chasing clients that is wasting their time. And to a certain extent, all of us get our time wasted from time to time, going to see a client for the first time who's not serious. But that should be the only time you waste your time on the front end, and you need to be able to identify this real fast. But at the end of the day, guys, we talk about all this in my 7-step guide below. I can't cover all the details in this video, but what I can do is make sure you get on the right track to start making money as fast as possible and put you in position so that you can get that career that you want to start, contract work, whatever you want to do. And if you guys already signed up for my 7-step guide, we have good rates for the 30-day developer course. Links are below to that, guys. Go ahead and jump on that. That's going to really put you in a position to win and get you making that money as quick as 30 days, guys. So go ahead and jump on that. And at the end of the day, I want to see you guys succeed. I want to see you guys with money in your pocket, have that 6-figure contract job or career, whatever you want to do as you become success. The good news is you're on the right track, so I'm happy about that. Just a matter of getting you consistently working towards your goal as far as just making your salary numbers and getting you started, because getting started is the hardest part, guys. Once you make that first dollar as a developer, all other dollars get way more easier to make. So we got to get you that first dollar. But at the end of the day, like and subscribe to the content. If you have additional questions, comment below. Tell me about your struggles. And if you haven't already, guys, check out the link in the description box for all the goodies on the 7-step guide and also the 30-day developer course. I'll put a link on the screen to that as well. Go ahead and click that. I'll see you guys in the next video.